guys, today I am going to be planting some garlic. So what I'm doing now is I'm picking out the best looking garlic and the biggest and the best, and we are going to be separating them into the cloves. Last year I think I planted 500 cloves, which was plenty for us. It wouldn't be enough to like sell or give away. Some of the garlic turned out like super small compared to super big. So I have to make sure that I give room for that, you know, to not get like the best garlic. Some of them didn't really turn out like really healthy. Some of them were kind of moldy and stuff, so we didn't keep anything that was moldy. When you're peeling the garlic, you want all of the papery part to stay intact. So like some of these peeled and you can see the garlic under the paper. You can't really plant those. You want the paper to stay intact to protect the garlic when it's in the ground. I'd save this basket of garlic. It was in the back there. When I went through the garlic, this is what I saved out to be the best looking, biggest garlic. So after we count out how many cloves we get out of this basket, then we'll move on to this other garlic. I don't know, these are so dry.
I was trying to peel it, I was trying to open it. Oh, came out.
Really?
This floor's too slippery.
I don't know if that's the best way. Watch. You can take your fingernail and just do this and split it. Uh-oh.
I don't know how to get this piece of garlic out.
I got it, that's for sure.
Garlic. It's the next day because we ended up going fishing. So we're all outside now. Whoops. Hold on. So me and some of the little kids are outside. We're getting ready to plant the garlic over here where the tomatoes were. We were gonna plant over where the potatoes were, but I decided that I didn't want the potatoes growing up and just getting, because anytime you, well for us, dig potatoes, I always get random shoots coming up, I guess, from potatoes left. So I didn't want that happening in amongst the garlic. It would be easier to weed those out with other vegetables. Hey, don't dig in the garden right now. No. Yeah. So we decided to plant over here where it was pretty much clear. We are eventually going to have wood chips up to the fence row. These are two more fruit trees out here and my blackberries. And over here, right there is my raspberry. So we're gonna be covering all the green around so we don't have to mow around the garden all the way around the edge. This is what we ended up getting. This is 500, probably a little over 500 cloves. I went ahead, some of them peeled like this. It was really hard to not get them to peel off, and I'm planting it anyway. I did that last year, and I couldn't tell you if it ended up rotting or not because we had so many. But we got some pretty nice sized garlic cloves, some smaller ones, but that's okay. I'm gonna plant even these small ones because even if it produces a small head of garlic, it's better than not having any garlic. So this is what we got.
Where is it? Right, it's right there.
Go ahead and stick it in, sis.
Right here?
Hey guys, don't you need the rope? Corner of the fence over there. This rope is very long, Mom.
All right, so we've used a rope for our straight row to make it straight. Last year my garlic was all wonky.
Okay, you guys have to.
on the very last few cloves of planting, and I thought I better tell you guys how to plant. So one of the reasons you plant garlic in the fall is it basically lays dormant in the ground, and then as soon as the weather is good enough for garlic to start sprouting, it comes up, and then you get the big heads of garlic in the spring. If you plant garlic in the spring, you don't get as big of heads, and it's called green garlic. They're just really small. A lot of people like green garlic, but they're not going to be like the great big heads of garlic and the big cloves. So that's why we plant garlic in the fall. It's considered a fall crop. And you harvest, well, actually you harvest late spring, early summer probably. The garlic will grow like circular things, which I had a video on, scapes. Those you cut off, and then it allows the energy to go into the plant to grow bigger. And then when you're planting garlic, you want to plant this side down in the dirt and this little thing on the top. This is where the garlic will grow out of. So it doesn't matter how tiny your clove is, there's the little piece that goes in the ground, and this goes on the top. Overall, I'm gonna get 5 rows of garlic. What I wish I would have done was, I wish I would have planted 2 rows close together, and then 3 feet, and then 2 rows, 3 feet, and then, well, I guess the last row. That would have saved me a lot of garden space. So yeah, after I'm on this last row, I was like, oh, I just wasted a ton of garden space. But it'll be okay, because there's nothing I can do about it now. But if you're gonna plant, do 2 rows, because you can work both sides of that row, and then give yourself some walking room, and then 2 rows, because it gives you walking room, and you can work both rows of your garlic very easily. I probably could have done 3 rows. I know a lot of people grow it really close together, but I did that last year, and I did not like having to get in there and cut the garlic scapes, and even like weeds and stuff got in there that I couldn't get to, and it made my garlic not be able to get as big. So I wanted to be able to get in between the garlic and weed. There's not much weeding to do back here, but there won't be, but I just wanted to be able to get in between the rows of the garlic and work them better, and trim the scapes and stuff easier. So that's why I kind of spread it apart. But like I said, the 2 rows close together would have been fine, because I could have walked in between on either side.